Hey guys, so you're like, Helen, what is this? I put a post on my community tab that there's a test that I want to do, and it's the baking soda test to do a gender prediction. So in the UK, we call baking soda bicarbonate of soda. So now on this poll that I did, I said, do I show my wee or not show my wee? Because I can just do the test and not show you and just tell you the results and would hope that you would trust me. But then I thought some people might actually want to see the results, and even though I think wee's disgusting, although it don't offend me to see wee, you know, I thought I'd just put a poll out and see what you thought. Well, so far I've had 70 people do the poll, and it's 85% yes, show you wee, and 15% no, I don't want to see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do it on camera, and then depending on how the poll goes, I might just cut this bit out. So if you didn't want to see it, yeah, you may want to like fast forward it a bit. I apologise. I also kind of want to give a disclaimer because you're meant to use your first urine of the day. Now we all know that's the strongest. So when you see my wee, you're going to be like, Helen, you're dehydrated. It's just really lucozade in colour because it is my first urine. I've also heard if you do have really, really dark wee in pregnancy, that is a sign that you're having a boy. So maybe that's why. So it's not pretty. It's not pretty. It's wee. I mean, I don't know what to say to you. So at this point, you'll either see the test or skip to the results. But let's go. So I have checked online to see how you do it. So put some bicarbonate of soda into a cup, and then you pour the urine in. Now, if it stays flat like your wee normally is, then it's a girl. If it fizzes and it bubbles and you get like a froth on the top, so it looks like beer, like someone's poured a beer, then it's a boy. And yeah, I guess the results of this is 50-50, like every other guess, I suppose. So ready? This is disgusting. I'm sorry, it's gross. Yuck, 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 yuck. Ready? Ooh. This is disgusting. Oh, it's bubbling. Don't know if you can see that, but it surely is bubbling. It's disgusting. Yeah, but it is fizzing. There's a froth on top, so that says boy. That says boy to me. Right, so just because you see how I'm smiling, this is grossing me out. That's why I think when I'm grossed out and stuff, I laugh and like, you know, uncomfortable, like, yeah, I'm showing my wee to YouTube. Yeah. Anyway, I've been looking online and I saw this sneak peek kit. I ordered this and it came within one day. Amazon delivered it, which I found was quite strange. But it's a sneak peek early gender DNA kit. They had a sale, I think, because of everything that's going on, no one's really using them. And obviously they did say that it could take a lot longer to get your results than ordinarily you would because of everything that's going on. I don't think, I've got it here, so find out if it's a boy or girl, and it works by looking at your blood and the DNA, because I think it's, you know, if I've got any Y chromosomes in my blood, then I'm having a boy. I think that's kind of how it goes by, and then I've got a returned envelope and then the box. But what I think I'm going to do is, rather than do this in a vlog and then wait for the results, because that could be weeks away, months away, I don't know. I thought maybe I would do this test in a separate video and then keep that clip, and then when I get my test results, like put them two together. I think that would make more sense. It does say on the website this is like 99.1% accurate. Females only. Oh yeah, I guess so. Avoid male contact with this kit. Oh yeah, because you don't want any male DNA. So yeah, I'm going to do this later. I've actually got a hospital appointment today for more blood tests because the hospital rang me and said that my scan is due next week, and ordinarily they would do bloods and scan at the same appointment and just have you waiting around, but because I don't want me waiting around, that they're going to just do it separate. So it means I have to go out this week and next week, which is kind of, well, I have to go out twice, so then surely. But it's what they're recommending. That is disgusting. I've put it out the camera shot, but so yeah. Oh, so what do you think? That test said it's a boy. He said it's going to be a lot of boys in this family. If it's correct, then it's a 50-50 chance it's right or wrong.
If it's not, if it's the opposite.
Ollie wants a sister, don't you, Olls? Yeah, he thinks it's unfair at the moment with all the boys in the house. I'm so lucky that Cameron's so old, so when I go to the hospital, he's going to look after you, eh? And you're going to be a good boy for him. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to do this later. I'll do this when I come back from the hospital because, yeah, exciting. Not that it matters, as long as the baby's healthy, you know. I know what I'm doing with a boy. If I had a little girl, I'd be like, how to change a girl's nappy. I wouldn't have a clue. Be a bit worried. I might just hose it down if I end up having a girl. So I just got to the hospital. I'm actually really early. I think I didn't take into account that usually it takes a lot longer to get here, and there just isn't much traffic on the roads. Also, it usually takes about half an hour to get into the car park here, but I mean there's a couple of cars, but generally it's bare. It's really bare. And then driving, like, because the hospital isn't that close to me, so you have to drive through like a few towns and stuff. Yeah, all the shops shut. And then I saw Wilkinson's was open, and then you've got like a long queue of people with loads of gaps between them. It's so strange to see. I'm feeling a bit anxious, but you know what? I'm gonna learn from my struggles last week and try and be more positive this week. I'm gonna really be mindful about, yes, I'm out, I have to be out, and try and, you know, and not try and let it get to me as much as it did last week. But I think last week it was like the first time I'd gone out, whereas this time, you know, I went out last week and I survived it. So this week, let's take that with a bit more of a positive attitude. You see how much sun I've caught being in the garden, and you can really see my freckles are coming out. Yeah, this time of year all my freckles are like arms as well. I've got freckles all over my arms. So yeah, I think I'll just wait in the car for 5 minutes, because either I wait in the car or I go and wait in the hospital till my appointment. And I think it's probably best I wait in here. I'm all done. I was so brave. Well, kind of. The lady was really nice. She was talking, and then every now and then her accent would slip, and I made a comment of it. I was like, "Oh, your accent slipped. I recognised that accent." And she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm originally from Lancashire." And I said, "Oh, I've got family from up in Lancs." And then her accent was coming out thicker. I was like, "I bet your accent comes out when you drink, don't it?" She's like laughing, and she said, "Yeah." She was really sweet. She did kind of take note that I was shaking a little bit, and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I said, "I'm just anxious." Bless her. But she was really sweet and lovely, and she did say that in my scan next week, to make sure my phone's fully charged, because they're allowing you to take some recordings, because obviously you're not allowed to have anyone with you, which is fine for me, but when you think about first time mums and dads, and their dads can't go in with them, that's really sad. So yeah, I'm gonna head home now. So I've just been going through some of my comments, and I just wanted to show that if I'm not answering your comment, or I haven't hearted your comment, it's because they're not all showing. If you see here, it says I've got 5 for review, and then when I click it, no comments to display. So I don't, oh no, it's gone to 3. How strange is this? So YouTube puts comments into either spam or review. if they contain a link or they contain strong language or stuff like that. But yeah, sometimes the comment's absolutely fine and I do approve it, and other times I delete it. But yeah, I can't even see them. So if you are leaving me comments and they're just going and missing, I think YouTube's having a funny 5 minutes at the moment. Hiya. So my big accomplishment for today so far is I actually washed my hair. Yeah, I got this new shampoo and conditioner and it's absolutely gorgeous. I've used some of their other products before, but the shampoo and conditioner, oh my gosh, it smells so good. It's like coconut. Because once you're a hairdresser, you're always a hairdresser. And so I have like a thing about nice shampoos and conditioner. So I just thought I'd share in case you're looking for a good shampoo and conditioner. They are a little bit on the pricey range, but the size of them, because they're salon size, oh my gosh, macadamia, professional. I've used like their serums and their creams and their masks, which are really good. So this is a really good brand. You can get them in like wholesalers and stuff, but you can also pick it up on Amazon, and that's where I got them from. Because obviously all the wholesalers are shut at the moment. So yeah, I'm hoping that maybe later, if I'm feeling up to it, I might cut at least one of the boys' hair. Like Ollie's so desperate for a haircut that he can barely see at this point. I haven't just been feeling up to it, but if I get the stool that I've been using to cook with and use that, I may be able to cut his hair. Because this whole morning sickness, although I mean I'm sick most days but not every day, so it has got better, but it's the standing for any length of time. I just start feeling dizzy and like I'm gonna pass out. So the whole time I'm sitting I'm good. It's when I have to start standing and moving around, then I start going woo. Isn't that unbelievable? But yeah, but believe it or not, this is still like the best that I've been in pregnancy. When Ollie was my worst, I was so ill with Ollie, unbelievably ill. Like I had migraines that were so bad I couldn't see, everything was blurry. And then it was like it was snowing, but snowing of fairy lights. That's all I could see. And then I could see, like if Danny was walking around, I could see like an outline of him, but it was blurry. I could see that moving around in the background, but it was just, and yeah, like the migraines and like really, really strange symptoms that you wouldn't even associate with pregnancy. It was that bad. I spent a lot of time in dark rooms when I was pregnant with Ollie. So I'm glad it's not that bad. I'm just trying to relax as much as possible, and Cameron's really helping out. They're all in the garden playing, which is cool. We were in the garden yesterday, relaxing. Oh my gosh. I spoke to my mum yesterday and said, Mum, when are you ready to have this dog bag? Guess what she did? And I'm just not used to it, right? So she's not 100% clean. My mum says when she's at her house, she's 100% clean. She tells me when she needs to go to the toilet. And my mum does have a different sleeping schedule to us, so I kind of put it down to that, because we are quite set in when we go to bed and when we wake up. So we let her out, and obviously dogs adapt to your way and the way that you are and your sleeping schedule. So Pixie, we let her out at 11 PM when we go out, and then she has her toilet, and then when we get up in the morning we let her out and she holds it for that time. But because my mum has a different sleeping schedule, even though we let Bailey out at 11 PM, when we wake up in the morning she's had an accident. And I was like, oh. And you know, so we were all in the garden yesterday, and then Bailey was out in the garden with us. She comes in to go to the toilet. Now tell me that's not the biggest take ever. I was like, what? What is so confusing about this? My mum was like, well, she never has accidents in my house, I don't understand it. And then she's going, maybe she misses me. I was like, yeah, I'm sure she misses you. So as soon as Danny's got, again, because my mum don't live close, it's going to be like an hour there and an hour back. As soon as Danny can get round to it, bye-bye, Bailey. Bye-bye. You know what I mean? I feel really mean, but I just can't take it. Not in the current like sickness that I'm in. I just don't have the energy to deal with it at the moment. Do you know what I mean? So.
Cut Ollie's hair, lovely little heart. Head up, sweetie. When it's down, you can't even see, can you? It's got so long.
I can.
It really needs cutting.
Yeah.
So I've got my stool ready to help me so that I can sit down while I'm doing it, because I mean, look, I'm going to have hair like Liam soon.
You need to sit down because this is going to take ages and ages.
Oh, it sure is, boy.
So I have shared how I cut boys' hair before. I think I did like a tutorial type thing when I cut Cameron's, so I will link that in the description. But with hairdressing and with cutting hair, it's a practical base skill, which means that I think anyone can learn, but it's not like you can be shown once and then you're going to recreate it and get it right. It's definitely something that you practice and you practice and you practice and you get better with practice. That's why hairdressers, when they learn to cut hair, don't start by really cutting people's hair. We cut like dolls' hair.
What?
Yeah, and then we make all our mistakes on the dolls and then we move on to people. But I know at the moment lots of people have got kids and husbands that they need their hair cut and they can't get it done. So I'm sure there's lots of you that are like trying to find tutorials and stuff like that to how to cut hair. Hair grows, you know, do the best you can, and then if it don't work out, at least it'll grow and you can try in a month's time. But it's like plastering. Danny's self-taught on how to plaster a wall. The first wall he did in the house is all lumpy and bumpy, not perfect, and then every wall that he's done, he's got better and better and better, because again, that's a practical base skill as well. So just practice, practice, practice. Hi, good darling.
Yeah?
Can you pop your head down?
Okay.
You ready for the
Yes.
big chop? I hope you don't get cold after having all your hair cut off.
This is feeling scary.
You're gonna feel lighter. Wow. You're done. No, I'm joking.
So my slide's
Liz, it's not round there anymore. I'll just cut this bit off. Chop. No, you'd look silly, wouldn't you? What do you think? Ready? Sorry.
That feels good.
A bit cold, isn't it?
So are you gonna even get the top and my front off?
I am.
Oh,
Because it's going into your eyes, isn't it?
yeah. Soon it's gonna be all of the way down my mouth.
Will be. It's not far off it now.
On my chin.
Your hair grows so fast, doesn't it?
I think because I have a lot of energy. Most of my energy go
To your hair.
Yeah, and it grows it.
That makes sense. That makes complete sense to me.
Science.
Probably that's why my hair's not growing, because I've got no energy.
Yeah, it would make sense.
It would make sense.
See, you look really handsome.
You already look handsome, darling. But soon we'll be able to see your face to know how handsome you are. Because at the moment you're very handsome, we just can't tell. Because you're more hair than Ollie at this point.
Hair Rolly.
Good job this chair can swing around like this so I can not move so much. What do you think?
Yeah, when you're not having a baby, you can move around, but that's why you have this chair.
That's right, Ollie. That's right.
When you have
Because normally Mummy's got a lot more energy than I have.
yeah,
And normally Mummy's not this poorly, is she?
I think that a lot of your energy is going to the baby.
I think so. I think my life is going to the baby to give the baby life.
When did you have problems walking when you had me?
Babes, you almost killed me.
Yeah,
I couldn't even stay in a room. If I was in this room, I'd have all the curtains shut. Because I couldn't even be in the light. You were like a vampire. You made me very ill.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why.
It's not your fault. That's just what babies do.
Yeah.
That's what babies do, darling.
So my energy went to. Wow.
I know.
But I'm not a vampire.
Sucked all the energy out of me.
Second blood. I suck energy.
That's exactly right.
Also, Mummy,
Uh-huh.
I told you, we was playing a little game outside when you didn't call me to do the haircut, and we were playing a shop game. Then I said to Liam, and can we make our own shop when we're grown ups?
Ah. What would you sew in your shop?
Plants.
Oh, that would be lovely.
Yeah.
That'd be a lovely shop. You can sell pond stuff and fish as well.
Yeah.
Lots of shops that sell plants also sell fish.
Also, I can give people ideas for a pond.
Yeah.
And I can give them works for get like your pond.
Yeah.
I like my hair like that.
Do you? Do you like it backwards?
Yeah, I like it backwards and that. Now I do actually look like
Yourself. You can actually see your beautiful face now.
Home Alone.
You think you look like the boy from Home Alone?
Yeah.
Do ya? I think you do too. Lots of people have said that actually. Look how long that is, Ollys. Look, it's all up here.
And the kid appears to look and has a wing. Does
Do that. No, your cheeks, your hands on your cheeks.
Let me get. Oh, my hand.
Yep. You definitely do look like him.
I would get a really good actor for him.
You would make a great actor.
Because
you've got lots of energy too.
Yeah. I would be a good actor for Home Alone kids.
I think you would too. You could make are we on Home Alone 5? You could be the star of Home Alone 5.
Or I could take part Home Alone 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to make that?
What tricks would you play in the house? Would you be in this house or a different house, do you think?
I think this house.
And what booby traps would you set? What booby traps? Tell me.
A hammer trap.
Yeah.
I think a wood trap. I don't know. Now I look like an avocado.
Crazy face.
I look like a mayor. Thank you. That was big chunks.
It is big chunks, babe. You've got big hair.
Go on.
You've got big hair.
I'm surprised I even look like him. Also, the kid has a tree house, and I would like if that your tree grows up, we might make a tree house.
By the time that tree's big enough to make a tree house, your children will be playing in it. So maybe you can make a tree house for your children in that tree, and when they come to visit their nanny, they'll play in it. What do you think to that idea?
Yeah. Or we can, and I might have other tree house in my house.
You might.
It's quite funny. I am already thinking my future.
Yeah, you always think about your future, don't you?
I want a good future.
You will have a good future, babe. You will do. Tilt your head for me, please. No, this way. Good lad.
I like children, that's why I want a lot of children.
You like children?
Yeah,
I like children too.
that's why I want lots of children.
Children are fun, aren't they?
Yeah, they're fun to play with. But sometimes they're disturbing,
Oh my gosh.
but sometimes they're really fun. I just see the brush my hair thing there.
With this side falls nice and flat.
This
This side, with that cow's lick there, is like bing!
how do you get cow's lick?
You're born with them. It's the way your hair grows. So that's just the way your hair decides to live its best life. Your hair was like, I'm doing what I want to do.
How do you get rid of the cow lick long?
You can't, darling.
That's surprising. You can't get every.
Mummy needs to do her hair so much. I certainly don't have the energy. Do you fancy cutting my hair for me?
I don't know how.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah. Don't forget both.
I mean, I've cut your hair loads of time. I'm sure you understand what to do. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
No. You're going to need to have a nice hot bath, because I tell you why. You're going to be all itchy. I'm all itchy after cutting your hair. There's so much hair everywhere, Ollie.
I'm not that itchy. It's just it's itchy where I just have to itch it, then it's gone.
Cool. Are you happy?
I'm happy.
Yeah? So we are all done. It looks much better.
Yes. It's much better.
You've been much cooler now, because it's quite warm out there, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe have less ice poles. Hair everywhere, boy. Right, I'd like you to go and ask your brother to run you a nice bath, and then we can wash your hair and stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey guys, I just thought I'd come on and end the vlog. So normally, when I cut the boy's hair, I just fast forward it, but we was having such sweet little conversations that I thought I'd leave it in. And just like keep it at normal speed. He says the funniest things, and I want to keep those memories of the funny things he says, because you're funny. So he's been doing he's having a PJ day today. He's been doing his homeschooling, haven't you?
Yeah.
He's doing so well at it, although they've now started doing it where instead of it being on paper, it's on the laptop. There is so much work, isn't there?
We only do maths and English.
At the moment we're just doing maths and English. Because I am poorly, and I think like they're the most ones that we need to concentrate on. Plus it's taking him like, it could take him an hour to do his maths, or it could take him like 4 hours to do his maths, depending what it is. And I just think like if he's doing 7 hours of work a day, he don't need to be doing all the other things, you know what I mean? We're doing our best, so that's all we can do, right? Is do our best. But yeah, he's doing really well. Yeah, so like I said, I'm just going to end this vlog and start a new one. And yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.